I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Some Thomas. So there's 3 minutes. Good morning, everybody. Goeiemôre almal. Molweni. Some people haven't had coffee yet. It's quite clear. Dumelang. Abshane. Sanbonani. Yenda. Are people here? Aware? Okay. People, we are at a graduation ceremony. I don't know where you are, but I know that I arrived for a graduation ceremony. And when I arrive at a graduation ceremony, it's a joyous occasion. It is a wonderful, wonderful moment of great celebration, of reflection, of gratitude. It's just a happy, happy moment. And ons kan regtig nie in 'n gelukkige oomblik so lyk nie. We're going to do something about it, right? So, I'm going to ask you all to please stand for me if you can, including the graduates. Everybody must please stand. We cannot start a graduation ceremony like this. So if you haven't had your coffee yet, I will be all the caffeine you need this morning. All right? I have two requests. I know Tygerberg is very, very far from here, but we can make things work. The first request is I want you to let out your inner drummer, right? Your inner rock star drummer. Imagine, this is a world stage and you are playing your favorite song and you're rocking the drums. Those chairs, I want you to imagine them as your drums. So on the count of 3, in celebration of this moment, you are going to bang them as loud as you can. Please don't break your fingers. But if you do, you are also in good company. It's all right. You can sort yourselves out. So we have no worries about that. But don't break the university's chairs. Fingers you can break. It's all right. We're putting you on the job right here at the graduation, right? Second request comes with a warning of some good old noise pollution. Tygerberg is far, but I'm certain if we scream, we shout, we ululate, the noise can reverberate all the way to Tygerberg. Because we're at a graduation ceremony, right? And we must celebrate. Where I come from, when we are happy, we scream, we sing, we dance, we faint every once in a while, but we celebrate. So, on the count of 3, to celebrate, you are going to throw your wigs in the air. Okay, maybe not. You must still take some photos. But parents, I've got really good news for you, and this gives you extra motivation to cheer even louder. From today onwards, no more requests for money, because now you know they must go out and find their own, right? Unless you come back and study for a few more degrees, then that's good. All right. So on the count of 3, celebrating the graduates from the Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences, some of the brilliant minds, most brilliant in the world. If you are happy to celebrate with them, on the count of 3, let's set the stage ablaze. Let's celebrate. 3, 2, 1, let's go! Woo! Wonderful. Thank you. I even heard a la somewhere there. Thank you. One more time. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Yay. There we go. Thank you very much. You may be seated. Now that's how you start a graduation ceremony, isn't it? Wonderful. I now all of a sudden feel that I am at the graduation ceremony of the Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences. So we try again. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Wonderful. I told you, I'm all the caffeine you'll need. Welcome to this March graduation ceremony of the University of Stellenbosch. My name is Bantu, and I kindly request your attention as I share a few important announcements with you. Namkelekile nonke kulomsitho wothwaliso sidanga lwale University yase Stellenbosch. Igama lam ndinguBantu. Ayikokuqala komsitho oku, ndimanje kukwenza izaziso ezimbalwa phambi kokuba kuqalwe ngokusemthethweni. Enkosi ngokundiboleka indlebe zenu. Goeiemôre almal en hartlik welkom aan elkeen van u. Julle lyk te spoggerig vanoggend. My naam is Bantu en ek doen die aankondigings voor ons amptelik met die seremonie begin. Weereens baie welkom by hierdie maartgrade plegtighede van die Universiteit Stellenbosch. The toilet facilities are behind us, and you can get there by first exiting the hall and then entering from the side. All toilet entrances are clearly marked. We also have medical assistance available behind the stage, not them behind the stage. If you need help, please do not hesitate to approach any of the ushers. Any lost and found items can be handed in at the information kiosk in front of this venue. If you have lost something, you are welcome to inquire there. In the event of an emergency evacuation of this venue, please proceed calmly to the exit closest to you and congregate on the rugby fields between the Dani Craven Stadium and this hall, and that is to my left-hand side. Please follow the instructions of the safety officer and campus security staff. For our Muslim graduates, guests, family and friends, a prayer room is available in the sports science building located at the rear of the center, that is to my right-hand side. Signage has been provided to guide you there, and ushers are readily available to assist as needed. I think you'll agree with me that we are incredibly spoiled to have world-class entertainment before the start of the ceremony, and it gives me great pleasure to introduce our musicians to you. They are the University of Stellenbosch Symphonic Wind Ensemble. They are conducted by Pamela Kierman, and the vocalist, absolute top-class talent, Atula Chiule and Session Johnson. Please help me in giving these amazing musicians a warm round of applause. I'm giving them tips because I hope they will take me in the band. The presiding officer at this ceremony will be the Rector and Vice Chancellor, Professor Deresh Ramjugannath. Graduates, when we get to the awarding of degrees, you'll walk up to the officer that will be standing here. You'll hand them your announcement card. The dean will then read your name, and then you will make your way to where the presiding officer will be. You will then bow, and your parents won't forgive me if I don't give you this golden tip. When you bow, I see the salons made a killing, the hair is on point, the fader is in, the weaves and the wigs are wigging and weaving. When you bow, make sure that you tuck those beautiful long locks of hair behind your left ear. The photographers want to capture that moment perfectly so that your family will be content. There must be a photo in the living room, all right? So, again, you walk up to the officer, hand them your announcement card. The dean will read your name, then you will walk to where the presiding officer is. There's a little X marks the spot to direct you to exactly where you need to be. You then bow and you proceed to the next X marks the spot where the registrar will be. You turn around for acknowledgement by the audience, and at the same time the registrar will hood you and your family will go, "Hala, hala," before you make your way to the end of the stage. As you know, we come from many different backgrounds and we speak many different languages. At Stellenbosch University, a multilingual community, we are deeply committed to treating each graduate with respect, and this includes making every effort to pronounce each name correctly. I can assure you that our deans have practiced carefully in preparation for today. However, We do ask for your understanding and your graciousness should any of the names not be pronounced exactly as intended. I can tell you there's no intention to butcher, but we will get there. They are training very, very hard. Members of the audience, you are welcome to take photographs, but we ask that you kindly keep your phones on silent for the duration of the ceremony. Each and every graduate deserves their big moment. Therefore, we request that you do not leave the hall before the whole ceremony has been concluded. And at the end of the graduation, once the procession has left, we respectfully request that you exit the hall swiftly so that cleaning and preparation for the next ceremony may commence as soon as possible. Please take along any waste items such as water bottles, tissues, etc., and dispose of these safely in the bins outside. To ensure a safe, orderly, and high-quality graduation experience, Stellenbosch University kindly requests that graduates and guests make use of the official Stellenbosch University appointed photographers. These photographers will be clearly identifiable by their SU-branded bibs and have access to the designated photography areas reserved exclusively for them. They have also set up a photography studio in the Sports Sciences building located at the rear of the center towards my right-hand side. Graduates, together with their family and friends, are welcome to make use of this service. Also be on the lookout for the Marty Shop mobile unit to purchase Stellenbosch University branded items to remind you of the successful academic journey that we are celebrating today. And I know we won Varsity Cup Rugby on Monday and it's Thursday today, but I will never get tired of saying it. So you must buy those maroon clothes to wear them because all we do is win. And at the end of the graduation ceremony, we invite you as newly minted members of our global network of Marty alumni, we invite you to the alumni clubhouse at the Stal to celebrate your achievements. On the script, it says a glass of something that I can't say so early in the morning. So please come there and you will see what we have in store for you. At the alumni clubhouse, next to the Dani Craven Stadium, that's to my left-hand side. At Stellenbosch University, we recognize that you have gained far more than just a qualification. You have grown in countless ways and helped others do the same. To this end, welcoming you to our global network of Marty alumni community, we invite you to come to the alumni clubhouse and collect your Marty pin. Wear it with pride as you embark on this next chapter of your life. In adherence to the university's sustainability principles, each graduate has been provided with a graduation publication to foster responsible resource usage. All guests have received a QR code that can be scanned, and it will take you to the online version of the graduation publication. I will no longer stand between you and your big moment. Here's one final piece of good news for you. This ceremony can be followed live via live streaming from anywhere in the world. I know you would have loved to have many of your friends and family here. You can share the following web address with them and it will take them to the live streaming of this graduation ceremony. Please also, for good measure, share it with all of the haters, the naysayers, and the detractors that said you will never make it here. Send it to them bold and loud and say, eat your heart out, look at me now. That web address is www.su.ac.za/streaming. Ons is bykans gereed om met die plegtigheid te begin. Ons vra dat u sal opstaan vir die akademiese prosessie en sal bly staan tot nadat ons die nasionale lied gesing het. Lixesha lokuba kuqalwe ngomsitho. Sicela wonke umuntu aphakame ngexesha kungena isithwalandwe eholweni. Sime njalo ukuze kuculwe umhobe wesizwe. Distinguished guests, the moment is here. Please rise for the academic procession and remain standing until after we have sung the national anthem. Thank you very much and do enjoy.
Good morning, everyone. We begin the proceedings by singing the South African national anthem. Goeiemôre almal, ons begin die verrigtinge deur Suid-Afrikaanse nasionale lied te sing. Thank you. You may be seated. Let's show some appreciation for musicians. The Stellenbosch University Wind Ensemble, conducted by Pamela Kierman, with vocalists Sashan Johnson and Atula Shiwola for the national anthem. A round of applause, please. The musicians will now leave us. Let us give them another round of applause in appreciation. Thank you very much for that. I hereby declare this congregation of Stellenbosch University duly constituted. Hiermee verklaar ek hierdie kongregasie van die Universiteit Stellenbosch behoorlik gekonstitueer. At the start of this graduation ceremony, we, the academic community, parents, partners, family, and friends, are deeply grateful for the privilege to be here today to celebrate our graduates' success. To this end, I invite you all to remain seated while we observe a devotional moment, granting each other the space to do so according to our various secular and religious perspectives. Baie dankie, thank you, Nkosi Kakhulu. Good morning once again, everyone. What a wonderful morning in Stellenbosch. And what a remarkable turnout by our colleagues from the Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences. It's amazing to see so many of our faculty up here on stage. So a very warm welcome to our 9th graduation ceremony of March here in the Kotzenberg Center. We trust that you will enjoy the proceedings. It gives me great pleasure to welcome our honorary doctorate recipient, Dr. Olive Sisana, and her family and her guests. We will learn more about her later, but for now, I just want to say that you are most welcome. We also extend our heartfelt welcome to our generous and valued funders. This year, philanthropic donors have enabled an exceptional 10,803 students to continue their educational journey here at Stellenbosch University. Ons dank u opreg vir u bydraes tot die sukses van ons studente. In addition to all of us present here, we also have online guests who have joined the proceedings via live streaming. We trust it will be a memorable experience for our candidates, the families, and the friends. My name is Diresh Ram Jagannath. I'm the Rector and the Vice Chancellor. With me here on stage, on my right, is the Deputy Vice Chancellor for Social Impact, Transformation and Personnel, Professor Nico Koopman. On my left is Professor Sibusiso Moyo, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Research, Innovation and Postgraduate Studies. Next to her is the Acting Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic, Professor Richard Stevens. And also up on stage next to Professor Koopman is the Registrar, Dr. Ronald Retief. She and her team are responsible for the academic administration of the university. Next to her is Ms. Farah Fredericks, the Deputy Registrar for Tygerberg Campus. And then we have the Dean of the Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences, Professor Elmi Muller. I think you all are very familiar with Professor Muller. And then also joining us is Professor Nico K. van Pittius, the Vice Dean for Research and Internationalization. Also from the Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences, the Vice Dean for Teaching and Learning, Professor Karen Baichis, and the Vice Dean for Clinical Services and Social Impact, Dr. Therese Fish. At Stellenbosch University, we believe that multilingualism is an asset. In the spirit of mutual respect for languages and cultures, inclusivity, and a welcoming culture that we are fostering at our institution, I request Mr. Bantu Lo to direct a few words of welcome in isiXhosa.
Sendibuyile. Molweni manene namanenekazi. Namkelekile nonke kulomsitho wothwaliso sidanga lwale University yase Stellenbosch. Siyavuya ukunibona nilapha kwaye sibhiyozele lempumelelo kunye nani. Torhwana sicela uxolo ukuba asizokwazi ukubiza onke amagama enu ngokuchanekileyo. Ndifuna ukuphinda ndithi namkelekile nonke. Torhwana ningakhulula ibhatyi zenu nihlale kamnandi nibhiyozele kunye nathi enkosi kakhulu baye danki.
Thank you very much, Bantu Lo, Nkosi. Before we begin with the heart of this very special ceremony, allow me to share a few words. Today we celebrate the Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences. This March, Stellenbosch University awards 3,645 qualifications, contributing to a record 10,170 graduates for the 2025 academic year. A powerful reflection of a university that continues to grow its contribution not only to knowledge, but to society. Within this, we celebrate 254 graduates in this faculty today, who form part of the 1,223 graduates from the faculty for the whole of the 2025 academic year. We also recognize a strong doctoral contribution, 51 PhDs from the faculty this year, or in the 2025 year, across disciplines that directly impact human health, well-being, and the quality of life. What distinguishes this faculty is the immediacy of its impact. The work that is done will not only advance knowledge, it will touch lives. It will bring relief in moments of vulnerability, clarity in the moments of uncertainty, and hope in moments where it is most needed. Our graduates will work in environments that are complex and demanding. They will be required to make decisions where there are no easy answers, and yet it is precisely in these moments that the training that they received, the values that have been instilled in them, and the humanity will matter most. As Atul Gawande has written, better is possible. It does not take genius. It takes diligence. It takes moral clarity. Graduates, you carry with you not only knowledge, but responsibility. Responsibility to care and to serve, and to improve the systems in which you work. Your contribution will be measured not only in outcomes, but in the dignity you uphold in every interaction and every engagement. Congratulations to each of you, and thank you for allowing us to share in this moment of celebration. Baie geluk almal. I will now confer the relevant honorary doctorate on the candidate presented to me. After conferment of the degree, the recipient will get the opportunity to respond briefly to the award. I hand over to Professor Sibusiso Moyo.
Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you Dr. Olive Shisana with a request that you confer on her the degree Doctor of Science, honoris causa. The decision by Council and Senate to award this degree was taken on the grounds of the following considerations. Dr. Shisana is a pioneering South African social scientist and epidemiologist who has helped shape the country's public sector. She served as the Director General in the Department of Health during President Nelson Mandela's administration, where she played a central role in the post-apartheid reconstruction of public health. She was also Chief Executive Officer of the Human Sciences Research Council for 10 years. Under her leadership, South Africa conducted its first national population-based HIV surveys that provided critical data for policy and advocacy. Since then, the survey has been repeated 5 times between 2005 and 2022, and Dr. Shisana continues to provide technical support to the Human Sciences Research Council on the longitudinal analysis of the data. During the COVID-19 pandemic, she served as a global co-chair of the Access to COVID-19 Tools Acceleration Facilitation Council from 2020 to 2022, which comprised approximately 33 countries across high, middle, and low-income contexts. She helped guide the international community's pandemic response with clarity, courage, and integrity. She was also awarded the Order of the Baobab, a presidential honor bestowed on South African citizens for distinguished service in the fields of economics, business, science, medicine, and in this case, she was awarded the Order for Distinguished Service in HIV/AIDS Science and Community Service. Dr. Shisana, who holds a Doctor of Science in Epidemiology from the Johns Hopkins, now Bloomberg School of Public Health, has also worked at the World Health Organization, where she was responsible for programs on HIV/AIDS, reproductive health, women's and children's health as well. Vice-Chancellor, I hereby request you that you confer the degree Doctor of Science, honoris causa, on Olive Shisana for her commitment to justice, evidence-based policy making, and the transformation of South Africa's public health and research systems, and for her leadership in advancing science for social good.
Congratulations, Olive. Thank you very much.
Goeiemorgen. Good morning. Molweni. Dumelang. Abushen. I am privileged to receive the Stellenbosch Honorary Doctorate in Medicine and Health Sciences today, along other distinguished recipients. I'm inspired by the Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences' focus on world-class research, transformative learning, and social impact. This explicit commitments to excellence, inclusivity, and collaboration drive efforts to strengthen the health system and advance health equity in South Africa and beyond. The award marks our shared history with Stellenbosch University and the former Medunsa. In 2001, I was here, working closely with Professor Jan du Toit, whom I hope is here, and with the support of Professor Johan Augustin. We played a pivotal role in establishing the pioneering postgraduate program at Stellenbosch University's Africa Center for HIV/AIDS Management. This was at the request of former President Jacob Zuma, who was a champion when it came to HIV and AIDS. We helped shape what would become one of the most influential academic training initiatives in HIV and public health on the African continent, at a time when the HIV demanded urgent, large-scale leadership and, most importantly, management capacity. The program became the first fully online postgraduate program offered on the African continent. Since its establishment, more than 5,000 students from over 40 countries have completed the program, and more than 600 have graduated with a master's degree from Stellenbosch. Many of these graduates now serve in senior positions in government, international organizations, and civil society, as well as the health systems across Africa. Many of them, I meet them and they keep saying, I remember you started this program with us. To this end, I call on Stellenbosch University to prioritize training, curricula, and institutional partnerships that equip future health professionals to provide universal health coverage services across South Africa and on the continent as we move towards the United Nations Program on Universal Health Coverage. As I accept this honor, I do so on behalf of all those who helped to transform South Africa's health system. In 1994, I joined the Department of Health as a special advisor and later as a Director General, as indicated earlier, working alongside dedicated colleagues. Together, we implemented the Mandela's program on free health care for pregnant women, lactating mothers, and children under 6, and introduced universal access to primary health care, allowing people to receive quality health care without payment when needed. These achievements lay the foundation for the current national health insurance, which is currently being debated in the country. That is a law that aims to bring inclusivity, equity, and access to quality health care for all, a commitment President Ramaphosa made even as late as last week. Working with many at the Human Sciences Research Council, we introduced the HIV/AIDS population-based survey in South Africa with President Mandela, at the time when some were saying that HIV doesn't cause AIDS. We really took an initiative to make sure that the people of South Africa must get antiretroviral therapy so that they also can live. This shaped policy in countries ravaged by the disease. With my colleagues at the HSRC, we also launched the Health and Nutrition Examination Survey, the first one in the country, which maps South Africa's health-informed policy on non-communicable diseases. Such initiatives succeeded because of researchers who were determined to make a difference in the lives of South Africans. We didn't just create policies and programs, we sparked a movement. In closing, I thank all of you and Stellenbosch University, represented by Chancellor Lesitja Kganyao, who unfortunately is not able to be here, and Professor Deresh Ramjuganath, Rector and Vice Chancellor, for honoring me with this award. Thank you, Professor Elmi Muller, Dean of Medicine, and Professor Reginald Nell, Dean of Health Sciences, for your warm hospitality. I'm proud and grateful to accept this honor. I thank my family, Fumani, Tanyani, as well as my what am I saying now? My grandniece, Ayana Plato, is sitting there. I invite colleagues and partners to join me in supporting Stellenbosch University's initiatives to overcome healthcare challenges and promote universal health coverage for all. Join me in the path towards getting national health insurance in South Africa. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Olive Shoshana, and congratulations once again. I will now confer on the candidates who are presented to me the respective qualifications. Ek sal nou aan die kandidate wat aan my voorgestel word, die onderskeie kwalifikasies verleen.
Visie-kanselier, ek versoek u om die graad dokter in wysbegeerte in die fakulteit Geneeskunde en Gesondheidswetenskappe aan die kandidate wat ek aan die voorstel te verleen. Die betrokke promotor sal telkens 'n kort verklaring oor die proefskrif doen. Vice Chancellor, I request you to confer on the candidates whom I will present to you the degree Doctor of Philosophy in the Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences. The supervisor concerned will give a brief outline of the dissertation. Edgar Agaba, with dissertation A Framework for Improving the Effectiveness of Integrated Nutrition Interventions in Uganda, supervision provided by Professor Mbanyana, but Professor Renee Blow will read the short declaration on her behalf.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, the study contributes a validated framework for enhancing integrated nutrition interventions, demonstrating that combining agriculture, finance, and water, sanitation, and hygiene sectors significantly improves child and maternal nutrition. It emphasizes multi-sectoral collaboration, socioeconomic empowerment, and sustainability, offering a structured approach for policy and program development in Uganda and similar contexts. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer the degree on Edgar Agaba.
Mary Wetani Agoriwu, with dissertation towards strengthening rehabilitation for persons with Parkinson's disease, a multi-phased mixed method study in the southern sector of Ghana, with supervision provided by Professor Marianne Unger.
Thank you, Mr. Vice-Chancellor. Mary's doctoral research examined the functioning and rehabilitation experiences of people living with Parkinson's disease in Ghana using the International Classification Functioning Framework. By integrating patient, caregiver, and clinician perspectives, her work challenges the dominance of high-income country narratives and highlights gaps in access and continuity of care, thereby informing more contextually relevant patient-centered rehabilitation. This work represents a significant contribution to rehabilitation science, specifically in low-resource settings. Vice-Chancellor, I hereby request that the degree of Doctor of Philosophy be conferred on Mary Agoriwu.
Benjamin Asamoah with dissertation, A Descriptive Phenomenological Exploration of Mental Toughness, Perceptions of Ghanaian Football Coaches and Players, with supervision provided by Professor Heinrich Grobbelaar.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, mental toughness in Ghanaian football involves universal and cultural specific expressions that question prevailing Western-centric perspectives. Mental toughness functions as a life management resource that transcends performance enhancements to embrace cultural adaptation, identity preservation, and economic prosperity. While situations necessitating mental toughness are similar across different social cultures, migrating players often face additional challenges. I request you to confer the degree on Benjamin Asamoah.
Motunrayu Victoria Badeju with dissertation Mycobacterium tuberculosis metabolomics, supervision provided by Professor Vuyo Mavumengwana.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, the study focuses on the synthesis of magnetic ion oxide nanoparticles as alternative agents to curb TB. The study synthesized nanoparticles and evaluated the antimycobacterial effect and showed that the Mycobacterium tuberculosis is actually pulverized on the cell wall and thereby limiting the growth of the bug. I request you to confer the degree.
Munyaratsi Chimara with dissertation Development of an Occupational Therapy Vocational Rehabilitation Practice Framework for Service Users with Chronic Mental Illness in Namibia, with supervision provided by Professor Lana van Niekerk.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, the study develops a contextually relevant occupational therapy vocational rehabilitation framework for Namibian mental health service users with chronic mental illness. Using a four-phase sequential methods design, scoping review, stakeholder interviews, focus group, and the Delphi study, the research identifies challenges such as limited resources, stigma, and policy practice gaps. Supported employment, client-centered practice, empowerment, and systemic advocacy emerge as essential components. And the study informed by expert consensus on the need for a framework that promotes rights, strengthens resources, and implements effective intervention strategies. It presents a framework aimed at enhancing equitable work participation, occupational justice, and meaningful engagement in the employment of mental health service users. I request you to confer the degree on Mr. Munyaratsi Chimara.
Wilhelmina Honorary with dissertation Profiling Thyroid Cancer in South Africa, the Clinico-Pathological Landscape, with supervision provided by Professor Karen Baatjies.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, this study provides a comprehensive overview of the clinical pathological landscape of thyroid cancer in South Africa and stakeholder input on registries. It forms the foundation of a contextual thyroid registry, is a resource for national thyroid cancer guidelines development, and a framework for strengthening thyroid cancer management in South Africa. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I request of you to confer this degree on Wilhelmina Honorary.
Amika de Villiers with dissertation Virulence Determinants in Klebsiella pneumonia and Potential Association with Clinical Disease, with supervision provided by Dr. May Newton-Foote.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, Klebsiella pneumonia virulence factors were described and hypervirulent isolates were identified. All hypervirulent strains were antibiotic susceptible, but a novel conjugative virulence plasmid was identified, which increases the risk of convergence with antibiotic resistance. A whole blood phagocytosis assay was developed and showed that hypervirulence was associated with reduced phagocytosis and phagocytic killing. I request you to confer the degree on Amika de Villiers.
Simon Jake de Waal with dissertation Development of an Evidence-Based Sub-Maximal Trail Running Test to Predict Ultra Trail Running Performance, with supervision provided by Professor Robert Patrick Lamberts, and Simon will be hooded by his brother, Dr. Jan de Waal.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, as part of this PhD thesis, a novel sub-maximal
Jacomina Cornelia Frederica de Prier with dissertation The Baby Book Project, Can Nursery Rhyme Reading by Mothers During the Hospital Stay Enhance Neurodevelopment and Maternal-Infant Interaction in Premature Infant? Supervision provided by Professor Johan Smith.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, Dr. Mimi de Prier, PhD, showed that a public sector maternal nursery reading program for premature infants was feasible and boosted maternal caregiving and infant social development. Extended reading behaviors were observed afterwards, although early neurodevelopmental scores didn't differ. This study highlights shared reading in the health service as a scalable early intervention. I request you that you confer the degree to Dr. Mimi de Prier.
Christoffel Jumar with dissertation investigating the link between post-TB lung disease and circulatory biomarkers in South African cohorts, supervision provided by Professor Gerald Marmon.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, the pathophysiology of post-TB lung disease, or PTLD, is poorly understood. Therefore, this clinical study conducted at Tygerberg Hospital delineated the possible reasons why patients would develop PTLD and possible right heart failure. Publications from Crystal's PhD were some of the first in the world to demonstrate that these patients have a systemic and persistent pro-inflammatory and endothelial dysfunctional state, which predisposes them to PTLD. His findings may allow us to better design clinical management post-TB and may prevent many deaths if we consider approaches like anti-inflammatory and cardioprotective therapies. Therefore, I request you to confer the PhD on Christopher Jumar.
Chris James Leart, whose dissertation Can an Alternative Energy Load Path Mitigate Against the Incidence and Severity of Closed Traumatic Brain Injuries in Unrestrained Torso Sports, with supervision provided by Professor Ian Fromm.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, the study proved in a laboratory setting positive impact of an alternate energy load path on brain injuries. It also proved the safety of this load path to neck and brain. Research identified and for the first time quantified a second injury event critical in evaluating head injuries. The results paved the way for significant improvement in mitigating sports injuries in unrestrained torsional sports. The clinical translation of the laboratory findings allows for potential amendments to sports safety protocols when head injuries are suspected. I request you confer the degree to Dr. Christie.
Honorary Low with dissertation Exploring Pathways to Accessing Care for Appendectomy in the Western Cape Government Health System, supervision provided by Professor Catherine Chu.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, this PhD provides the first integrated mixed meta-analysis of delays to appendectomy care in South Africa, revealing how patient, geographic, and systemic barriers interact across the care pathway. It also contributes a validated algorithm for identifying surgical procedures in routine data, strengthening health system monitoring, and equitable access to timely care. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer the degree on Honorary Low.
Marguerite Barbara Marlow with dissertation Risk and Protective Factors for Child Language and Socio-Emotional Development in the context of adversity.
That their frequency remains stable at pre- and post-treatment time points. MR1 T cells are, however, affected functionally following M. tuberculosis infection, leading to their activation and targeting of the pathogen. This study provided novel targets for assessment of MR1 T cell function. I request you to confer the degree on Balim Konza.
Our next candidate, Tuelo Mogashua, with dissertation Rifampicin-resistant Mycobacterium tuberculosis, an emerging threat to human health in Botswana, with supervision provided by Professor Elisma Streicher.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, this study utilized whole genome sequencing of Mycobacterium tuberculosis to demonstrate that rifampicin-resistant TB in Botswana is driven by diverse TB strains and sustained by ongoing transmission. We also identified a potential diagnostic blind spot, a potential diagnostic blind spot in drug-resistant diagnostics, but fortunately did not detect resistance to new generation medicine. I request to you to confer the degree onto Tuelo Mogashua.
Suyama Sivatu Nyangwa, with dissertation Defining the functional response of Mycobacterium species infected macrophages to structural variants of interferon gamma. Supervision provided by Professor Colin Kenyon.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, interferon gamma is a key cytokine orchestrating immune defense. This research examines how structural variations influence interferon gamma's conformation and potential function. Truncated variants were cloned expressed in Escherichia coli and HEC293 cells, analyzed using circular dichroism fluorescence spectroscopy to assess secondary and tertiary structural integrity. This allowed a comparison of folding behavior between wild-type and mutant proteins and across different expression systems. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I'll ask you to confer the degree on Mr. Siyaman Nyangwa.
Our next candidate is Dudu Kunda Nzwamvila with dissertation identifying the risk factors associated with the development of dependency to Niaope in Tshwane District, South Africa, with supervision provided by Professor Bob Mash.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, Niaope is a heroin-based mixture that causes addiction. This study explored Niaope use with community members, users, and families. A case control study identified risk factors. Users were mostly young men with prior substance use and low social interaction. Problem solving and parenting styles were also associated, and these results can guide prevention. I request you to confer the degree on Dr. Dudu Nzwamvila.
Christian Chukwuzugu Otum with dissertation The Impact of the C15T INHA Promoter Mutation of Mycobacterium tuberculosis on host innate immunity, with supervision provided by Professor Nelita du Plessis.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, in South Africa, the common C-15T INHA promoter mutation in Mycobacterium tuberculosis contributes to multi-drug resistant TB and treatment failure. Using a human macrophage model, the candidate showed that this mutation enhances MTB pathogenesis via dysregulated hyperinflammation and a permissive shift in macrophages, leading to bacterial persistence. These findings support genotype-guided therapies for improved drug-resistant TB outcomes. I request you to confer the degree on Mr. Christian Otum.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, our next candidate is Megan Palmer with dissertation Refining the Role of the Chest Radiograph in Pediatric Tuberculosis Clinical Care and Research, with supervision provided by Professor James Seddon.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, tuberculosis in children is underdiagnosed and undertreated, resulting in preventable morbidity and mortality. This study evaluates how chest radiology can be better used to support the diagnosis of pediatric tuberculosis in clinical care and research. It also explores the use of chest radiology for disease severity stratification and treatment regimen selection, and investigates the role of novel computer-aided detection approaches to chest radiology in the landscape of pediatric tuberculosis diagnosis and management. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I request that you confer the degree to Megan Palmer.
Anisha Rogers with dissertation Developing Netball-Specific Speed Zones for Quantifying On-Court Locomotor Demands, implementation of a mathematical model using global positioning systems, with supervision provided by Professor Ranel Venter.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, netball is an intermittent team sport requiring frequent acceleration and decelerations. Accurate assessment of position-specific running demands is essential for training and coaching. The candidate developed a GPS-based mathematical model that quantified acceleration metrics and defined netball-specific velocity zones. The research also offers an approach that can be applied across team sports and positional analyses. I request that you confer the degree on Anisha Rogers.
Anna Margaretha Smit with dissertation Relapse in Schizophrenia Spectrum Disorders, the role of factors other than non-adherence to treatment. Supervision was provided by Professor Leila Asmal, and Professor Karen Baatjies will read a short declaration on her behalf.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, this thesis advances understanding of relapse in schizophrenia beyond treatment non-adherence by identifying neurobiological, psychosocial, and structural determinants of relapse. Integrating longitudinal and qualitative evidence, it highlights multi-level risk pathways and the need for contextually responsive, systems-based relapse prevention strategies. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I request of you to confer the degree on Anna Margaretha Smit.
Garth Nicholas Wentley with dissertation An Investigation into the Novel Effects of Melatonin Treatment on Differentiated C2-C12 Myotubes in the Absence and Presence of Pathology, with supervision provided by Professor Gerald Marman.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, now the human body produces a hormone called melatonin, which plays a role in maintaining our sleep cycle. When taken as a tablet, melatonin can also protect the muscle against damage during sports events and extreme exercise. However, nobody knows how melatonin does this. Garth's research has discovered a brand new mechanism through which melatonin can protect the muscle, which includes the enhancement of mitochondrial pathways and also its ability to induce an oxygen-sparing effect. His research also showed that melatonin may be beneficial to patients who have muscle damage due to excess uric acid, as often seen in patients with gout, as well as muscle damage in excess fructose, as often seen in patients who experience the adverse effects of an unhealthy diet. Therefore, I request you to confer the degree PhD on Garth Wentley.
Meneer die fisiekanselier, ek versoek u om die volgende kwalifikasies in die fakulteit Geneeskunde en Gesondheidswetenskappe te verleen. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer the following qualifications in the Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences. Master of Science to Jasmine Cameron Andrews. And cum laude to Velserine Juliana Bender. Another cum laude to Megan Lee Burger. Anati Burns, cum laude. Llewellyn Buys. Nikki Louise Byrne. Welile Dlamini. Joanne Egan. And a cum laude degree to Mishka Hafaji. Labika Harris. And a cum laude degree to Kondwani Alice Kapisa. Another cum laude degree to Chipu Manda. Kimberly Maringa. And a cum laude degree to Jana Meiring. Cum laude to Hanneli Elisabeth Messerschmidt. Nomvuiseku Makatazu, cum laude. Notandu Victoria Pearl Msiza, cum laude. Marsha Alino Juliu Mutise. Fatsai Betty Mutikiwaseka. And a cum laude degree to Ruth Wanjiru Mwangi. Sidra Palekar. Mitchell Wadzanayi Samunderu. And a cum laude degree to Melody Elizabeth Shana. Tobila Nomfundu Sikakane, cum laude. And a cum laude degree to Nishanta Singh. Zetu Sonyoka. And a cum laude degree to Sharna Ice. Another cum laude degree to Alexander van Twisk. And another cum laude to Tara Lee von Mollendorf. Megan Zeert. For the qualification Master of Science in Bioinformatics and Computational Biology, cum laude to Alison Joy Henning. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, the degree Master of Medicine to Akunji Fahima. Muhammad Khalaf Al-Mahdi. And a cum laude degree to Namene Ndapanda Amwele. Cum laude to Lianei Badenhorst. Yuliswa Zola Chili. And a cum laude degree to Renisha Desai. Wesley Duplessis, cum laude. Pepadeur, cum laude. Nadira Gulam. Wariomundu Kavizumbua Kavari. Nancy Kazadi. Adelaide Leroux. Mpolokeng Manotu. Evelyn Jubilate Mushi. Menzi Bule Nkosi. Magdal Smit. Noleni Tuteberg. Sarel Petrus Tron. Astrid Zilavekshi. And the next qualification, Master of Public Health Nutrition, Constance Ramasela Dikgale. Rebecca Pinchi Lee. Zwidufela Renette Mudau. And a cum laude degree to Sancha Prinsloo. For the Master of Human Rehabilitation, the first student, cum laude to Sydney Lee Barrington. Osisipu Sekelela Dumela. And our next candidate, Hamilton Kambalame. Chantal Joy Kriel. Unam Mbanga. Tsegufatsu Blessing Petla. And for the Master in Pathology, Tasha Lee Walters, cum laude. For the qualification Master of Philosophy, Leanne Michelle Adair. Boitumelo Joyce Baloyi. Liesel Lynette Hermanus. And a cum laude degree to Steve Lorenzo Jacobs. Cum laude degree to John Kiran. Singata Lizile Sifesile Linda. Cecilia Answer Lebese. Rachel Tusu Makoni. Michael Gilbert McCall. Glenn James Payton. Anben Pillay. Lindsay Scholes. Matumu Sehodi. And a cum laude degree to Everardus Johannes Smit. Hester Margaretha van Heerden. Mandlenkosi Zatu. For the degree Master of Philosophy and Development Pediatrics, Lee Ann Woodbottle. For the degree Master of Philosophy, Nkektebu Sempiwe Matlongo. For the degree Master of Philosophy in Pediatrics, Gastroenterology, Hepatology and Nutrition, Mhebet El-Hamroni Al-Katiali. For the degree Master of Occupational Therapy, Nyasha Patricia Bere Mauro. Renee Tasha Leonard. Demi Southgate. For the degree Master of Nursing, Olayemi Lydia Babafemi, and she will be hooded by her husband, Professor John Babafemi. Away to Chile. Marty Smith Hauptfleisch. And a cum laude degree to Jennifer Rose Laureen Francis. Priscilla Valencia Ingram, cum laude. And another cum laude degree to Sharday Melissa Nagia. Karen Lydia Smith. Nteboeleng Tibinyane. Catherine Angela Margaret Williams. For the degree Master of Therapeutic Nutrition, cum laude to Melissa Bosch. Tanya Huber. Asia Karim. Tanisha Lee Catherine Murray. Gesina Maria Beatrix Ross. Shaylin Elena Smith. For the degree Master of Physiotherapy, a cum laude degree to Hawa Bibi Chandlay. And another cum laude degree to Sumari Gousaert. Lisa Eugenia McLean. Priyanka Krishnan Nair. And a cum laude degree to Regan Renee Smith. Sandra van Wyk. We're moving on to the qualification Master of Science in Sport and Exercise Medicine, and the first candidate got a degree cum laude, Nicole Moorcroft Davies. Another cum laude degree to Megan Scribante. Kyle Adam Winnick. For the degree Master of Science in Sport Medicine, Tayu Allerton. Dewald de Koker. And a cum laude degree to Megan Engelbrecht. Another cum laude degree to Catherine Ann Poole. For the Master in Speech Language Therapy, a cum laude degree to Athankosi Amanda Mpiti. Terence Junior van Wyk. Amay Jansen van Vieren. Jordan Ray Louis. Kiran Meyer. Lutu Pumelo. Christy Wienings. Danica Rita Wickham. For the postgraduate diploma in infectious diseases, a cum laude diploma to Nena Letete. Cum laude to Gillian Matthews. Cum laude to Alzette Skuman. Janie van der Merwe, cum laude. For the postgraduate diploma in family medicine, Christelle Kadima. And a cum laude postgraduate diploma to Muhammad Shafiq Leroux. Nabila Shabuddin, cum laude. For the postgraduate diploma in midwifery, Naomi Arendse. Kayakazi Madiebi. Kokama Confidence Moikangwe. Veronica Vatishwa Mpakati. Pumeza Patricia Mtandana. Jolile Cecilia Nhleko. Abigail Fiona Plaatjes. For the postgraduate diploma in nursing education, Sunny Davids. Kokela Nezisa Magatla. Ayanda Mahwa. Mlebung Mzaka Mokabo. Nompumelelo Simmers. Tibogo Tiro. For the postgraduate diploma in primary care nursing, Kuleka Nangamso Bala. Yaleka Kobese. Sizipiwe Magaka. Mpumelelo Makubu. And a cum laude diploma to Siasanga Mdunyelwa. Goe Petshwing Sylvia Moseki. Andiswa Msitshana. Sifamandla Kaji. Chondray Snell. For the postgraduate diploma in mental health nursing, Rihanna Renee Conradi Jali. Mkhedisa Anitsha Mbadini. Muniba Mentor. Buntu Mpotulu. Nangamsu Lukos Numandla. Yanga Sivani. Jacqueline Angelique Zal. For the postgraduate diploma in health service management, Lizinda Hess. For the postgraduate diploma in emergency nursing, Brumilda Coleman. Charis Davy. Chuma Mbuwaku. For the postgraduate diploma in perioperative nursing, Mbali Ngwenya. For the qualification Bachelor of Science Honours in Sport Science, die kwalifikasie Honeurs Baccalaureus in die Natuurwetenskappe in Sport, the first candidate got his degree cum laude, Francois John Hubert. Kai Mirschbacher. For the qualification Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery, Aaron Anthony Booth. Our next candidate, Christopher Anthony Changfoot. Abdul Wahid da Costa, who will be hooded by his sister, Dr. Aisha da Costa. Wasim Ghani. Hina Jeevan. Karen Lee. Motiu Nguan Nankudi Motong. Nohla Kanipu Darlin Mokwena. Runiwa Manda Romeo Nemangani. And our next candidate, Safia Sheikh. Adia Willemse. Mishka Lee Daniel. Visie-kanselier, ek versoek u om aan die kandidaate wie se name ook aan u voorgelees, maar wat nie hier teenwoordig is nie, die onderskeie kwalifikasies in hulle afwesigheid te verleen. Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer the respective qualifications on those candidates whose names have been presented to you, but who could not attend in their absence.
I confer the respective qualifications on the candidates in their absence. Ek verleen die onderskeie kwalifikasies aan die kandidate en hulle afwesigheid. We have now reached the conclusion of the awarding of qualifications. Namens die Universiteit van Stellenbosch wil ek my innige gelukwense oordra aan elkeen van u wat vandag 'n kwalifikasie ontvang. This is a remarkable achievement and we celebrate this special milestone with you. Stellenbosch University is you and the more than 230,000 other alumni across the globe who are connected to Martyland in ways that are as diverse as you all are. Marties are everywhere, and whenever I encounter them, I'm always impressed by the meaningful contributions they make to society. More and more alumni stay connected to Stellenbosch University by joining alumni chapters all over the world. At the moment, there are 52 alumni chapters and counting. From Namibia to Hong Kong, San Francisco to Dubai, thousands of Marties are connecting and reconnecting with the university in meaningful ways. Wherever you are in the world, you'll be able to keep in touch. In 2025, we hosted 165 alumni engagements in 17 countries across the globe, engaging more than 10,000 alumni in person. Remember, the Alumni Office is your lifelong link to your alma mater. Stay in touch with us on social media and visit www.martiesalumni.com. And if you miss Smartyaland too much, you have good reason to return every year to attend our annual homecoming and family weekend for alumni. This year's dates are Thursday, the 10th of September to Saturday, the 12th of September. For now, we warmly invite you to join us at our alumni clubhouse at the Stal after the ceremony to celebrate your achievements with a glass of bubbly or juice. The clubhouse is located next to the Darnie Craven Stadium, which is on the exit to my left. You're more than welcome to head over in your academic attire and to return it thereafter. To Dr. Sisana, congratulations on this well-deserved recognition, and thank you for your commitment to justice, evidence-based policymaking, and the transformation of South Africa's public health and research systems, and for your leadership in advancing science for social good. I also wish to congratulate parents, spouses, family, and friends with the achievements of your loved ones. I think it'll be most appropriate at this point if all the graduates stand up, face your loved ones, and give them a hearty round of applause for all their support. Thank you very much. We have now reached the conclusion of our proceedings. Ons het nou die einde van die verrigtinge bereik en ek verklaar hierdie congregasie van die Universiteit Stellenbosch geslote. I hereby declare this congregation of Stellenbosch University officially closed. Please rise and remain standing while the academic procession leaves the stage.